Hi, I'm Angelina Roz and welcome to my makeup elevator series. What about what we wear on our faces, accentuate our features and take us on that little mood makeup elevator. Today's look is all about the classic cat eye. Very iconic. It's one of my favorite. It's my go-to great transitional look from day to night. Bring out the very feline sex kitten. Get your claws out. It's an eye game situation today. Iconic makeup looks of Sophia Loren and Brigitte Bardot. Obviously the cat eye was very popular in the 60s. Easy look to do once you master the eyeliner. Just practice makes perfect. Having grown up in East London, I was extremely influenced by Stunningly Pretty Indian Girl with the eyeliner, threaded eyebrows. Very captivating, and I started doing this look since I was in school. I have always been into makeup. For me, was something that was such a fun aspect of my style, but most importantly of my emotions. It was the little actress in me, a little performer in me that wanted to get out and say, hey, my life is my own film set. Here I am, completely makeup free. As you can see, I have some friends that have come out to play. Hydration moment happening right now. Rule number one for very hydrated skin. For me, the feline cat eye look has always been not only a great way to accentuate your eyes, but also an ultimate facelift. First things first, let's conceal those babies. Really just going for the areas that is very necessary for the redness on the eyelid. Foundation blocks, combination of a slightly lighter and a slightly darker shade. And this foundation is so sheer, which I really like. I'm a big fan of tinted moisturizers. As always, construction going on in the background in lovely Mexico. But this is life. Down the neck. I'm trying to keep things really simple and let the eyes do the talking. Something from e.l.f. I always like to work with the skin first. I feel like you're providing a lovely canvas for what you're about to do. I do always go on the forehead very slightly as my skin is very dry. I really believe you could mix this into the foundation. I love a nice dewy skin. Powder just to set the concealer. This is not to mattify. This is purely to set and make sure the concealer lasts. Using my hands and the bronzer. This is gonna be to open the crease. You know what I really do not like very much is when they do an eyeliner flick, but then they have so much eyeshadow piled underneath. There's just no need on the outskirts of the eye to give it a nice definition. Blush as eyeshadow here, so it's God, I really need more new makeup. Just picking it up on the brush in the center of the eye. Rather than making it look like eyeshadow, it's sort of given me metallic silver bronze, a little bit of pink thrown in there, shadow booster and a nice base for the eyeliner. Now, of course, eyebrows. The wax that I have spoken about in my previous video with the feline look, it's all about the eyes going outward. So the eyebrow should really be going in the same direction, right? Now we are pretty much onto the eyes and the rest of the face. Of course, do I need to say it again? Curl the eyelashes. There are so many ways of how we can do a cat eye, you know, everyday life. It's about simply elongating and making the eye naturally look a little bit feline, a little bit naughty, I think. I'm going to be using a brown eye pencil for this, not black, because I still want the look to be very natural and just to tight line and make the look seamless. Oh, this is horrible. I hate this bit. I just feel like I'm reaching into my eyeball. And I wear lenses, so I'm pretty good with putting things in my eye, you know, but this is This is getting me every time. You can always run a beige eye pencil through the waterline to make the eyes pop even more. Mascara. In the 60s, it was all about layers upon layers of mascara. And since we are no longer in the 60s, just make sure with eyelashes you're kind of going outward, the direction that you want them to go into. A little bit on the bottom lashes. This really is what makes this look very, very 60s, isn't it? I'm going to just go back to the eyebrows and slightly pencil them in, just elongate and bring them out at the outer corner. Again, I feel the key with this look is elongation. If you think of a cat, you know, everything is sculpted, Cleopatra-like. And now the most pivotal point of the video. Dun dun dun, liquid eyeliner. Now, practice definitely makes perfect. I have been known to wear different types of liquid eyeliner. The one where it goes all the way in, the one where it goes all the way in and around. Nowadays, I really like to just do the very end of it, or kind of halfway through. Brown, not black. I feel like it really plays with brown tones in my eyes. So just start thin and then build it up if you want to. Lift this area, half close the eye. So I'm starting right along here, dragging it up, and then you can always go in and kind of fix the area. I also like to go in and just corner in the liquid eyeliner as well. God, there's horrible construction going in now. I'm sure you can hear this on camera. Horrible. I'm going to go for a little bit of contour and a little bit of bronzer, and then 60s, here I come. I have a huge forehead, if you haven't noticed, so I'm going to be using a darker palette with my foundations. Don't overdo it. Just mark really slightly where I want, and really just bring it inward along the lip and underneath to give it depth. Plumpier, fuller, perkier top lip. And then using a sculpting face brush. I mean, you could really use just your fingers. I'm just really making an effort to use some brushes for you guys. Press it out with your fingertips. I think that should be it. Nude, pinkish tone, whichever one really is your natural lip color. Definitely overdrawing and making them look a little bit plump. Don't go too wide out on the outer lower corner, because I think that looks a little bit clownish. Maybe that's the shape of my lips, but that's the great thing about makeup. We can really cheat the normal lines that we have. A lighter shade. This is going to be scary for you guys, but wait for it. A mix of this lip gloss, Dusty Rose Pink, and a little bit of red lipstick that I used in my other tutorial, and really mixing them together to create this lovely rosy tone. Lip gloss just in the middle of the lips, just to give it some life. And smile right on the apples. Ham. Peach, healthy, extremely sexy. And that's it. Put a little cute headband on, and this gives you a everyday cat eye look that's easy to wear. I really should have worn this leopard top from the start, but this is a final look. Bring out the lioness in you. That's what being a cat is all about. Your cat eye sees everything, but you go for the target. You catch that prey.